Madagascar 4. Hold on to your excitement because in this video, I'm going to share my theory about what could happen if there's a sequel to the film, and I promise that this theory is packed with action and adventure, so stay until the end because it's really good. Let's go! There are many reports saying that Madagascar 4 is coming, though nothing is confirmed yet. The film was initially set for release in 2018, but DreamWorks was sold in 2016, and they went through some changes and transformations, which I think delayed the project and put Madagascar 4 on the back burner. There are even reports saying that Madagascar 4 is already done. The entire Madagascar franchise was a hit when it launched, and it's still successful today. The third Madagascar movie is the highest-grossing film of the entire saga. It's the third film, so for sure they'll want to make a fourth one to top the third, because the second surpassed the first, and the third surpassed the second. So DreamWorks knows Madagascar is a success, and there's still a lot of story to tell. That's why I believe Madagascar 4 is closer than we think. Even the director, Tom McGrath, said he wants to see the characters in one last adventure in a final film. So, here's my theory. The first three movies are direct sequels to each other, so in this fourth film, Alex's gang is still with the circus crew. Yes, the circus continues, but not for long. The circus became super famous in New York, and they ended up staying in America since they signed a contract with that talent scout. They traveled to many US states, and people from other parts of the world came just to see the circus crew in America. Seriously, it was a huge success. Alex was thrilled because he was in the country he loved the most, and everyone in the group was happy too, having fun and doing what they loved, including the penguins. People paid good money to see the circus, and the penguins loved making some cash. They had left the circus for a while, as shown in Penguins of Madagascar, but soon returned. For me, the penguins of Madagascar are the best characters in the entire saga. They save everyone because they're so important. The penguins drive cars, pilot planes, and sail ships. These guys are awesome. But then, the circus closes. Wait, what? You just said the circus was super successful all across America. Yes, it was, but the police shut down all circuses with animals because it was now illegal to have animals in circuses. Only the underground, illegal ones continued. But now what? The circus is closed. Animals can no longer work in circuses. What will Alex's gang do now? What will Vitaly's circus friends do? And where will they go? That's when Alex suggests they all return to Africa, to their natural habitat. Plus, Alex has his parents there, and all the animals can live peacefully and start families. Everyone who had already been there, like Marty, Gloria, Melman, and Julian, agreed without hesitation, but the original circus crew was a bit unsure. However, Alex's crew managed to convince them, and they all headed to Africa. The penguins and monkeys bought a private plane, and it was a success. They all arrived safe and sound. Once in Africa, Alex's parents were overjoyed, and everyone had a great time enjoying the environment. But then, suddenly, a group of wildlife traffickers invaded the animal reserve. And then there were trucks everywhere, a total frenzy, with all the animals scared and running. The crew got separated because of all the chaos. Each one went in a different direction, and the men were shooting tranquilizers at any animals they could. They literally invaded the animal reserve, trying to capture everyone and take as many animals as possible. But when the dust settled and the traffickers left, Alex and Gloria discovered that they had taken many animals, including Marty and Marty. Quickly, the penguins found a piece of wood that had fallen from the truck, showing the address of where they were taking the captured animals, and it was Dubai, a place where people love having exotic animals. From there, the penguins of Madagascar and Alex come up with a plan to rescue all the captured animals, including their three friends. Alongside Alex and the penguins, Alex's father, Gloria, Melman, King Julian, Maurice, Vitaly, and the monkeys joined the rescue mission, while the rest stayed behind. The story will focus on how they will rescue these animals and friends. They're heading to Dubai, and though they're animals, They can do it, right? With a team that includes Skipper and the Penguins, they can accomplish anything. Do you love Madagascar and Pixar or DreamWorks movies? That's why you need to subscribe here to Cine Lovers, because I bring you theories, news, and curiosities you wouldn't know if you weren't subscribed here. And don't forget to turn on notifications. It's going to be a movie full of emotion and mystery, lots of adrenaline, and obviously, it won't be easy, because if it were, it wouldn't be fun. The animal traffickers already had multiple buyers lined up before they even went to the reserve to capture the animals. They had a list of people who wanted to buy these animals, and one of them is Captain Chantel Dubois. Yes, folks, she's back. She ended up in Madagascar in those crates, but she's returned, and she wants revenge. She no longer just wants the lion. She doesn't want only Alex anymore. Now, she wants to capture every animal she can. In the third movie, she didn't care about the other animals. She only wanted Alex, the lion, to complete her collection. But now, after everything they did to her, she wants revenge and will capture everything she can. Her purchase list included many different animals, with more than 3 lions. So, it didn't matter to her if she got Alex, she was already satisfied. But the animals started getting separated. Not all of them were at the Dubai base where the captain arrived and took the animals. They're no longer all in Dubai. The captain, for example, is taking several animals to France, and with the animals spread out, Alex's crew will need to split up and head to different places to rescue as many animals as possible. That's when an unexpected surprise arrives, something nobody saw coming. The North Wind, the group of animals from Penguins of Madagascar, shows up to help. The Penguins introduce them to the rest of the crew, and the team splits up. Alex, his father, Melman, King Julian, Maurice, and the North Wind invade the Dubai base, while the Penguins, Gloria, Vitaly, and the monkeys go after the captain. Now, think about all of this, 2 teams heading in different directions. It's going to be incredible, with lots of adrenaline. I believe the adventure will be even bigger than in the third movie, which already had plenty. In my opinion, the fourth movie will be much bigger. And what do you think about this theory for Madagascar 4? Leave a comment down below. I want to know. Then they managed to capture the captain, rescue the animals that were with her, and Skipper from the Penguins asks the North Wind to take the captain to Antarctica, where she will be cold, hungry, and certainly won't be able to escape. The traffickers end up getting arrested by the police, so everything ends well at that moment. But it's not over yet. They still have to go back to Africa. While on their way home, Gloria finds a newspaper on the ground and sees that the New York Zoo is going to close because they're going to build a hotel there. Those of us who watched the first movie love that zoo. It's where we first met the characters. It will be a shock both for the characters and for us as viewers. Seeing this happen to the zoo will leave everyone shaken. The animals will be really upset, and there will be a wave of nostalgia. For sure, there will be several flashback scenes from the zoo that we've never seen in the previous movies. It will be a very emotional scene. And when they finally return to Africa, we'll see the first kiss between Alex and Gia. They end up together. Time passes, and the movie has to end with Alex and Gia having their cubs. It will be beautiful to see that. Ending the movie like that would definitely be amazing. As for characters I'd like to see with bigger roles in this movie, it's the monkeys. They don't get much screen time in the other movies, but they have a lot of potential, especially when they're with the penguins. It's really cool to see the two together, and I think they should have more screen time. They could also explore the romance between Gloria and Melman a bit more because that was a strong focus in the second movie, but they totally forgot about it in the third one. Sure, they did that tightrope act, but it wasn't much. I'd love for the fourth movie to focus more on that. And out of the four, only Marty is left to find a mate and start his own family. I hope you like my theory about what could happen in Madagascar 4. If you like sequel theories, I made this video here about what could happen in Disney's Dinosaur 2. And in this video here, I talk about what I think will happen in The Incredibles 3. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next Cine Lovers.